Okay, so I wanted to tell you that the reason why that it's been so long since I have posted a video on here. So because of COVID, we have had a lot of changes. We've had a lot of things that have been different. I actually am teaching the virtual academy this year, so a lot of things. And over the summer, I did the virtual summer school. So a lot of videos and things that I had to do for that. And so it's made it a little bit more inconvenient, difficult to do a lot of videoing for my actual channels. So this is my restart. This is my reset. I am going to start videoing more. I actually am so super excited. I got an upgrade of cameras. I now have the GoPro 8 and I have the Media Mod that goes with it. And I have the light, I have the external microphone, I have the little where you can see what you're videoing from behind. It's like a little mirror that goes back there. So definitely have the equipment now. Oh, and I even have a stand. I left it at home. I don't have it with me today, but I even have a stand. But what I wanted to tell you is that over the last couple races, dirt bike races, I have had a little bit of a breakthrough. I think it's happened over time. I mean, I've been racing for a while, but I'm still not very good at all, and it's all mental. Like my husband gets mad at me all the time because he's like, "You're a great rider. You're such a technical rider. You can do all this stuff, but you just don't have confidence." And so if I don't have the confidence, then I don't feel like I can have the speed that I need to actually be competitive. So last race season, I actually ended up having to drop out of the series altogether because of all of my lupus issues. And I was just having to, like, I was barely even able to make it a lap, and I was really struggling. This race season, I've actually had some really good races, like races that I felt like I could ride again. I felt like the rider that I was before. And now I even have better skills than I did. And, I've got a lot of things going right for me. I've changed my diet. I've really honed in on a lot of the things that are causing me issues and causing me to have a lot of flare-ups. And of course, stress and adrenaline definitely causes that. So I really have to be careful when I'm racing because obviously I'm under high adrenaline and I get in my own head a lot of times. So I have a couple different videos that I'm going to post. One I'm going to post not in this video because this is kind of long, but I might make another intro for it. But we went to Virginia for one of the races, and I probably had the best race I'd had, I want to say, like, since 2017, maybe, since we were racing GNCC and we were racing all the time, and I felt like I was getting really good, but my skill set wasn't there. Now I've kind of got both of those in check. One thing that I do know is that I have got to get my cardio back up where it needs to be. In the gym, I have the strength that I need, and I can pick up my bike in most positions. I didn't even realize how strong I'd gotten until we went on a dual sport ride. And we were in a little bit of technical stuff, and we were having to do some tight turnarounds to do some U-turns on some gravel roads. And I actually dropped my DR650. And of course, like, Kenneth gets off his bike, another guy was coming to help me. And before they even got to me, I'd already picked up my bike without even thinking about it. I just hopped off and picked it up just like I do my dirt bike without even thinking, and I was able to get it up, and that's a pretty heavy bike. So I was pretty impressed with that part. The problem is that because of a lot of the pain that I have, I don't push myself as hard, so then my cardio has lacked. Running is kind of hard for me. I do have an assault bike at home and I ride it, but assault bikes are horrible, and it's not something I just get on and put on like miles and miles and miles. So we made the decision to get some mountain bikes. So I'm going to post some pictures of my mountain bike and maybe even some videos of my mountain bike, me riding it. We've looked and looked and searched and couldn't find any. I ended up getting the Expert Rockhopper Specialized. I love it. It's 29-inch wheels, hydraulic brakes. It's perfect for me, and I really feel very comfortable in it. One thing that I really love about it is the simplicity. So it has a 1x12 gear system, so I don't have to worry about, like, do I need to be in 1, 2, or 3, or 1 and 2 of the low gears, and then where do I need to do with the others? It's just, I know that if I need it to be harder, I push this button. If I need it to be easier, I push it here. And I'm sure like bike people are probably like cringing at how like my brain works, but that has made it so simple for me. But one thing that I'm hoping to gain from having the mountain bike is not just being able to ride the trails and stuff like that, but being able to up my cardio, because that'll give me something different besides running. And it's not just stationary, so I'd be able to be outside and do things. So I'm hoping that's really going to help me to be able to take my fitness to the next level, and then even take my dirt bike riding to the next level. Because what I've noticed in these last, I would say probably like the last 4 to 5 races, is that I have gotten faster. But when I get faster, then a lot of times mistakes happen at a quicker rate. So then I don't have time to recover, and I end up wrecking. Not bad wrecks, just like more get-offs, I guess. But with me, I have to have a lot of self-preservation, because I know that if I wear myself out, I'm not going to be able to finish the race, which is horrible to have to go into a racing situation thinking like that. But I know my limitations. And so I really want to be able to push past those. And so I feel like the mountain bike is going to be a way to do that. I've been working on manuals. And so even like my forearms are sore, and like I go to the gym all the time, but I guess just that different motion of like, I know I need to lean my body back more. And so I'm probably pulling a lot more with my arms, and I've been working on them quite a bit because I really want to master that. So it's cool, like how my legs are sore from a lot of the riding. Thursday, I just got it last week, and Thursday, I did, I got it Wednesday. So Wednesday I rode it for about 30 minutes up and down my street. And my street is on a hill. I didn't realize how much that is a hill. It's like a lot. And I rode it as a child because I live in the same place. So I don't remember it being that hard. Maybe it's because I'm old. I don't know what it is, but it was really hard. And so I rode that till it got dark because we got home late. And so we had to go to Huntersville to get my bike. And I rode probably about 4 miles that night until, like I said, until it got dark. And then I rode Thursday, I rode 10 miles up and down my development. It was really sweet. I had this little girl who's in 2nd grade join me from up the street. My niece and my nephew joined me. We were like, I felt like the Pied Piper of mountain bikes, and they all just came out and were riding, but I was very like intimidated by their skills. Like my niece could ride without her arms, even going up the street. I can barely like let go of mine. My nephew is doing like all kinds of like bunny hops and jumping his bike around. And the little girl, she was like standing on her seat going down the hill, and I'm like barely trying to hold on. So obviously, I have a long way to go before I'm good on the bike. I just don't feel comfortable on it yet. But I have been working on a lot of different skills, and so I will keep you updated on that for sure. And like I said, I'm going to try to be more vigilant with posting more videos and that kind of thing of my races and of our trips that we take, of our dual sport trips. So thank you for everybody that does watch. And if you like these videos and you want to see more and you want to keep updated, please like and subscribe. And I will talk to you later.